Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back, everybody? Are we back? Hello? Hello? Are we back? Guys, you'll never guess what happened. You will never guess what happened. There we go. It didn't crash. I accidentally pressed the stop streaming button. I was trying to pause the video and I accidentally pressed the stop streaming button. That is a first. You know what? I'm actually surprised. That was the first time I've ever done that. I have never done that before. I have never done that before, ever. I just... Also, okay, I'm just letting people know to refresh the stream in case they didn't. Nope. It was stupid Cabby. I need to not have that right there. I feel like I should move this over here so I don't accidentally do that, guys. Wait. I honestly, I don't even know how I did that. Ugh. Boop. Honestly, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that, guys. There's also going to be an ad happening right away, and then we'll continue our video. You know what? Everybody gets to have an oopsie one time, right? That was Cammy's one time oopsie, right? That was Cammy's one time oopsie, right? Oopsie daisy, I dumb. Whoopsie whoops.
Meow?
And then with the craziest thing, I tried to press start streaming again, and the OBS was like, no, you can't do that. So I had to actually close down OBS and restart it completely. Good night, Becca. Raccoons are good. Good night, Becca. I hope you have a lovely night. Damon's not to blame. It's not Damon's fault. It's 100% me. I'm a stupid butt. I'm a stupid butt. I don't know how to do anything, poor boy. I'm not very good. Hi, Soda. Oh, you guys can also get your daily. You can get your dailies. Make sure you get your dailies if you haven't already. Because apparently, it's a new stream. Hey,
how many cammies does it take to stop a stream? Krahaha. Humor. Teehee. But seriously, it's fine. Pat's head hug.
See, I should have pretended and be like, guys, my whole entire computer crashed. Ooh, woo. Instead, I was like, nope, I accidentally pressed the stop stream button. I accidentally pressed the stop stream button. Sounds like me. Sounds like me. Get your flowers in. Once we're done the ad, we'll continue our video. I'm sorry, I'm a dum-dum. I'm sorry, I'm a dum-dum. Can't believe I did that. Welcome into the Cammy's embarrassing stream. Thank you for the follow. You're now my little sapling. It was so close to where I was pausing the video, guys. It was so close. It was so incredibly close to the video, and we're so close to the done of the video. I'm so embarrassed. 4 more hours. Oh my god. Oh my god. 4 more hours, guys. 4 more hours of videos. I mean, it's only 4 videos, guys. Shit happens. I know, but I'm supposed to be a a professional streamer, not the, oh, I accidentally pressed this. Also, why can I not have it where it says, do you want to stop the stream for sure? Wait, is that a setting I can turn on? I wonder if that's a setting I can turn on where it's just like, do you want to stop the stream? You know what I mean? If there's like a warning thing. Maybe under accessibilities, no, advanced. I'll have to look into that if that's a possible thing to do so I don't accidentally do that again. Oh my god, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Okay, let's continue the video. Let's not talk about this, Chad. This never happened.
These builds, which are tied with parrots for the highest intelligence level of any bird in the game, are masters of the city meta. Similar to monkeys, their main weaknesses of low base stats other than intelligence and mobility are less of an issue in the city. In fact, corvids play very similar to monkeys
Welcome and thank you for the follow. You're now a little sapling.
in basically every way except that corvids have the flight ability. They too can interface with humans
Good evening, Uranium. How are you?
with ease. But unlike monkeys, corvids don't have to worry about obstacles like roads or power lines. In fact, corvids use these to their advantage. Roads in particular can be used to access loot that would be otherwise inaccessible to a build with such a low power stat. Whether that be loot from tough tree nuts, or from players who didn't have the skills necessary to traverse those deadly roads. This was probably fairly predictable, but there's no question that the best city build in the game is the rat. While they don't have the flight ability, the rat's powerful incisor teeth give them
Rats will never die out. Rats will live forever.
the ability to forge their own paths through cities, being able to gnaw through pipes and even concrete. They're extremely quick
I didn't know rats could gnaw through concrete.
spawn rates ensure that once established, a rat player base will be able to leech off of human loot for as long as there's loot available. They're also excellent swimmers and take very little fall damage, so in a lot of ways, rats are even better suited to cities than humans are themselves.
That scares me. What if you open up a toilet and then there's just a rat there? Like, what?
But more importantly, rats are smart enough to learn to avoid traps that humans deliberately set for them. Intelligence really is everything when it comes to the city meta. Far more important than
This is city animals. I think this is one of his older videos. I think this is mostly just like, well, not mammals because there's birds in it too, but mostly like not bugs.
stats that are normally must-haves, like power and HP. If you're interested in learning more about intelligent animals, I recommend you check out Super Smart Animals, a documentary about the heights of animal intelligence on CuriosityStream. It's an awesome two-part series that covers both practical strategic intelligence and also goes into the social component of intelligence, something
Parrots are so smart.
I'll be making a video about in the future. So if you want to try to predict my tier list for social and usocial builds, this is going to be one of your best resources. CuriosityStream is the best place on the internet
Super smart animals. Is there anything at the end of the video? No. That is it. That is it, guys. That's the end of the video. That's the end of the video. Good job, Cammy. Good job. Okay, guys, do we want to watch the second episode of the virus or do we want to watch the history of the worst? Let's watch this. We watched the virus not that long ago. Let's watch this one. Let's watch this one. I finished my popcorn. I finished my 7-Up, and now I have nothing fun to drink or eat. I just have water, but I'm not hungry. I'm really full for some reason. I had like a burger for lunch, and after I had the burger, I was so full. I was so full. Incredibly full. There is a lot of really good bug videos. I know that TierZoo also has a bunch of really good bug videos. Like, look, our centipede's OP. They have so many good bugs videos. We're slowly making our way through all these videos. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. Brie, peaches, and white wine. You're having a charcuterie board? Then, Goof, did you bring charcuterie board for everybody? Ooh, sunflower whole wheat honey bread. Oh, that sounds so good. I need a charcuterie board. I need to make a charcuterie board at some point. When I go down the States, maybe I'll get some fancy charcuterie cheeses for the charcuterie board. And we're watching Defunctland, the history of the worst Six Flags coaster, Green Lantern First Flight. Have anybody in chat been to Six Flags before?
Amusement and theme park rides are often divisive. What is beloved by one fan might be despised by another. There are endless debates on whether any given ride is good or bad, thrilling or uncomfortable, fun or boring. But every now and then, the stars align and a majority opinion emerges, and fans, critics, and casual guests alike all come together in their shared love or hatred of an attraction.
That makes sense. I mean, every once in a while, humans can agree on something. You've been to 2. Did you like it, Zamina?
And in Six Flags' case, there is no coaster in recent history that has been so widely rebuked as Magic Mountain's Green Lantern First Flight.
It's so funny that it's like a Green Lantern one. There's like Green Lantern themed one. They're fun. Ooh. Did you go on the Green Lantern ride?
On May 29, 1971, Magic Mountain opened its gates. The park, located in Valencia, a neighborhood of Santa Clarita, California, opened with 38 listed attractions.
Ooh.
Of those, 3 were created by Intamin, a Swiss-based ride designer and manufacturer that had opened just a few years prior.
Ooh.
Another designer and manufacturer, the California-based Aero Development, famous for its contributions to Disneyland, would provide 4 rides to Magic.
That's interesting. I didn't know that, like, I never think about, like, the manufacturers of rides.
Mountain, including the park's signature coaster, Gold Rusher. This, combined with the Bradley & Kay Little Dipper Kiddie Coaster, meant that the park would only operate 2 coasters in its first year. But this would soon change. Over the next 3 decades,
Only 2 coasters? Isn't Six Flags known for being, like, crazy coaster town?
the park would gain an additional 15 coasters, lose 3 of them, for a grand total of 13 by 2000. This put Magic Mountain, which had since been bought by Six Flags and renamed to Six Flags Magic Mountain, in striking distance of Cedar Point.
Thank you for the lurk, Diamond. I appreciate you. I hope you have a lovely lurk.
Amusement parks thrive on records. It is almost a requirement for parks to have.
I've never seen such crazy roller coasters in my life. I think the craziest roller coasters I've been on is in like Disneyland Paris maybe, or like there's this wooden roller coaster we have locally. That's kind of scary.
Have at least one ride that can boast being the tallest, fastest,
Ooh.
longest, or first of its type. But the record for the most coasters in a single park is an especially coveted title. Six Flags Magic Mountain announced in late 2000 their intention to add 2 additional coasters, bringing Magic Mountain's total to 15 and beating out Cedar Point by 1.
15 different coasters. Hi, Mika. Thank you for so much for the hydration. Never been to a theme park? Skydiving was scary, Uranium. I'm surprised you did skydiving. I'm surprised. Like, skydiving scares me so much more than an amusement park.
One of the rides would be a record-breaking Vekoma boomerang named Deja Vu,
Ooh.
and the other would be a coaster unlike anything on Earth. Aero, which had become Aero Hus and then Aerodynamics, now had 3 coasters operating at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and they were partnering with the park to create a one-of-a-kind coaster, using a design patented in the mid-90s by John F. Mayers, an attorney that apparently just patents coaster designs in his free time.
We are watching the history of the worst Six Flag coaster, the Green Lantern coaster.
Aero and Six Flags Magic Mountain set out to build the first ever 4th dimension roller coaster.
What's the 4th dimension?
Dimension coaster is characterized by the addition of a horizontal axis, in which the cars can turn and spin guests perpendicular to the track. This can create additional inversions, or even keep guests upright as the vehicle inverts. Aero's coaster, designed by engineer Alan Schilke.
What do you call the policewoman that do the chalk outlines? Tracy. Oh my god, shrimp fried rice. I want to be a Tracy. How much do you think Tracy makes per hour? Do you think she gets paid per chalk outline? Or do you think she gets paid per hour? And even if she's not drawing chalk, she still gets paid? Or do you think she's like commissions-based? Do you know what I mean?
Used 4 rails rather than the standard 2. 2 rails would keep the train on the tracks, and the other 2 would use a rack and pinion gear to control the spin of the seats.
This looks dangerous.
So while the coaster would appear to spin freely, the rotation would be controlled and the same for every guest as the train made its way along the track.
Yeah, you don't want it to be you want to be able to control that shit. Yeah, telling me I'll do a good pose for you. Thank you. Just don't shrimp. Just don't shrimp.
The coaster was an innovative concept from Arrow, who had lost significant ground in the industry since their heyday decades prior. The coaster, titled simply X, or sometimes Xtreme, was planned to open in the summer of 2000, but this would not be
Oh, this was a long time ago, guys.
the case. Design issues and miscalculated construction costs would delay the build months, with previews taking place in December and the ride finally opening on January 12, 2002. The ride would put Six Flags Magic Mountain at 15 coasters, one more than Cedar Point, awarding Magic Mountain the coveted title. However, the ride's debut was not the celebration that it should have been for Arrow or Magic Mountain.
Hi, Dangle. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello.
Arrow lost millions on the coaster. The unique design was supposed to put them back on the map, but it instead forced them into bankruptcy. On top of this, Six Flags' frustration over the delays and mechanical issues led them to sue Arrow, which was the final nail in the coffin for the company. Meanwhile, Magic Mountain was doing their best to keep the attraction operating through constant mechanical issues.
See, if I heard when I went to a park that they had constant mechanical issues, I don't know if I would feel safe to go on the ride.
Which caused delays in opening every day and multiple downtimes. The dispatch rate of the unique design was slow as well, and wait times could be as long as 5 hours.
5 hours? Not worth it, not worth it.
The reception of the ride itself was generally positive, ignoring these inconveniences, but it was clear that the ride was not functioning correctly. In early June of 2002, after only 6 months of operation, Magic Mountain closed X for repairs. In the meantime, Cedar Point was able to win back the title of most coasters operating in a single park, with their
Is Cedar Ride still a thing?
edition of Wicked Twister. This would be brief, as X would be up and running again in August, resulting in a tie between the two parks. Arrow and its assets would be sold to the Utah-based manufacturer S&S, which created S&S Arrow to continue the company's legacy. However, S&S seemed to be only interested in the fourth dimension coaster, and using X's design, S&S Arrow would build the world's second fourth dimension coaster, named Ejinika, at Fujiku Highland in Japan. This coaster had a few design differences that fixed many of the issues of X, which was still struggling at Magic Mountain. After years of issues, delays, downtimes, and even periods of closure for maintenance, Six Flags bit the bullet and revamped the ride. In December of 2007, X closed for renovations, opening back up on May 24, 2008 as X2.
2008? That's a long time for it to be closed.
Or X squared. A new color scheme, new effects, new trains, and critically, a new loading system was implemented. X2 operated more efficiently and was better received by guests. Despite all of the issues with the initial fourth dimension coaster, the promise of the concept did not go unnoticed. Rival manufacturer
Would you guys go on this fourth dimensional coaster?
Intamin began designing their own fourth dimension coaster in the mid-2000s, debuting their version, named the Intamin Zackspin, in 2007. 2 Zackspins were created, Kirnu at Linnanmäki in Finland, and Inferno at Terra Mítica in Spain. Despite being fourth dimension coasters, giving riders the ability to flip on a horizontal axis, there were significant differences between Intamin and Arrow's design. First, the Zackspin's track is laid out vertically, resulting in a very small footprint and compact design. Second, while
Compact design seems very much better.
X2 had 7 cars to a train, with 2 guests on either side of a car, and all 28 guests facing the same direction. The Zackspin had a single vehicle, with 4 guests on either side, 2 facing one way and 2 facing the other. This resulted in difference number 3. The axis of the rotation was not centered to the riders, rather it was centered to the car. And finally, and most importantly, the Zackspin models were free spinning. While Arrow's design predetermined
free spinning, that sounds so dangerous.
rotations, Intamin's varied depending on weight distribution.
That's not good. What if you have a fat ass? What if you died because of your fat ass?
First 2 Zackspins were rather short in length, In 2009, a slightly
Hmm?
larger Zaxbin in Gronelund in Sweden, named Insane, would debut. 2 years after that, Intamin would create a fourth Zaxbin,
Oh my god, so many different Zack spins. It's the Zack spin. It's a Zack that spins.
identical in layout to Insane. This would be the first Zaxbin to debut in North America, and it will be located at none other than Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Six Flags ended up getting the new Zack spin. Oh no, this is not gonna go well. Also, did you like it, Zamina, the ride?
On October 20th, 2010, Six Flags Magic Mountain announced the addition of 2 new coasters, a relocated kiddie coaster from Six Flags New Orleans, and a new Zaxbin themed to the Green Lantern titled Green Lantern First Flight. Six Flags, which used to be owned by Time Warner until 1998, still had a close relationship with the Warner Brothers movie studio, holding the long-term licensing rights to many of their classic characters and DC Comics heroes.
Oh, would you go to Bat? I would love a Batman ride. Hi, Zabril. I'm doing well. How are you?
The new ride would take this synergy one step further, as the new Zaxbin was set to debut at the same time of the Green Lantern film starring
We all know that that movie was kind of...
Ryan Reynolds, which was scheduled to open June 15th, 2011. This was somewhat appropriate, as both would be received similarly.
terribly.
Green Lantern First Flight would be located
Oh, there is a Batman ride. See here? And the Drop of Doom. Oh, that's so interesting. Do they still have the names like this?
in the westernmost section of the park, which at the time was named the Gotham City Backlot. It would be renamed to DC Universe to accommodate Green Lantern's addition. The ride would take over a small section of land that at
Is it, Dangoof?
the time held trees, lunch tables, and a Gotham City statue. Construction began in early 2011 and continued into the early summer. However, the ride would miss its opening date, being delayed
Bummer.
2 weeks past the movie's premiere. Testing began in June, and there were a few kinks to work out. In reality, this was probably just caused by someone not tightening the lid on the water test dummies. But never ignore an omen. The ride
There's water in this ride? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. This ride is crazy. It shoots you backwards real fast up that tower. Oh. Oh. I have a love-hate relationship with drop rides.
had the same specs as Insane. It was 107 feet tall and reached speeds of 35 miles an hour. It was celebrated as the first ever completely vertical pattern zigzag roller coaster featuring 360-degree spinning seats in North America. What took them so long? Most importantly, for marketing, it was a record-breaking coaster, technically. The coaster itself broke no records. As aforementioned, it was a clone of Insane. However,
Oh, see, Zabril, I don't pay attention. I mean, I am trying to pay attention, but sometimes little thoughts pop in my head and I miss words.
the existence of the coaster broke arguably the most important record, which is, of course, the most coasters in a park. Green Lantern First Flight would be the park's 18th coaster,
See, now they have 18 coasters, so now they have the most coasters.
beating Cedar Point's 17.
Now with the most coasters on the planet, go big. Go Six Flags Magic Mountain.
The most coasters on a planet. Oh my god.
This was just in time for Magic Mountain's 40th anniversary, and the park touted that they now had the most comprehensive collection of thrilling coasters anywhere in the world. A media event was held for the ride on June 30th, 2011. The grand
This was kind of underwhelming.
opening ceremony was star-studded. Aquaman was
I'm a little sleepy, Zabril. I'm a little sleepy. But I'm enjoying watching these videos. It's fun.
there, Wonder Woman was there, and of course the Green Lantern himself was there. In brightest day, in blackest night, in spandex that hide nothing from sight.
Oh no. I just have a feeling that somebody's gonna die as soon as the coaster starts. Well, welcome and thank you for the follow. You're now my little sapling.
The following day, the ride was open to the public. Guess
Welcome and you are new here, Nick. Hello, hello. My name is Camellia. You can call me Cammy. I'm a 4i variety streamer. I like to play Yuki Spooky games with Souls like, and today we are hanging, vibing, chilling, and watching videos. Hello. So hi, Cabo. How are you today? Hello, hello. Thank you for the head, Patsy, bro. We're watching the history of the worst Six Flag ride. And then they just opened the ride, so I'm waiting for disaster. The video so far so good. So far so good. I am waiting for the disaster to happen. I'm on the edge.
Guests would approach the ride, viewing the coaster, a large Green Lantern power battery, and a large Green Lantern illustration. They would pass under a sign for Ferris Aircraft, where courage takes flight, the fictional aircraft company where Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern himself, was a test pilot. They would pass by a model of a plane and
I don't know any Green Lantern lore. So now I'm learning Green Lantern lore.
more information on Ferris Aircraft. As guests entered the Q building, they would be met with Ab and Sur's wrecked starship. The next room would feature a Green Lantern power battery and a pre-show video of animated Green Lantern illustrations. Next, they would be greeted by a sign featuring the Green Lantern Oath. The line would then be split so that guests could board on both sides of the track. Guests would be seated 8 to a vehicle, 4 in each car.
This looks so scary. This looks terrifying.
With 2 passengers facing forward and the other 2 facing back. The ride began and
Like, I like roller coasters to a point. It takes me a while to adjust, and I do have incredible fear.
the spin was unlocked, giving riders their first preview of what was to come. They would lock in position as guests began their ascent, resulting in guests climbing the lift hill at a number
I'm getting scared just thinking about these people being in this coaster.
of angles, depending on weight distribution. Guests would then brave the 107-foot or 33-meter lift hill before beginning their zigzag descent along the 828-foot or 252-meter track. The most intense section was the final element, which whipped guests up and over a steep curve before locking the cars upright and returning guests to the boarding area. Guests would exit the ride on the backside of the Q building. The entire experience was about 60 seconds. Reviews of Green Lantern First Flight were generally positive out of the gate, and
I'm still worried.
fans and critics praised the coaster as an intense and thrilling addition to Magic Mountain, compacting some of the unique experiences of X2 into a small footprint. Some critics were underwhelmed, calling it a glorified flat ride, but
Wow. Critics are disappointed. You don't like coasters at all? That's okay. That's very valid, Gray.
overall, reviews were good. The ride had a maximum capacity of around 800 people an hour, but Magic Mountain almost always ran the attraction with fewer than the maximum amount of vehicles, resulting in the capacity being closer to 500 an hour. Guest demand for the small coaster was not as overwhelming as the larger attractions, but it seemed that Green Lantern First Flight was a solid, thrilling addition to Magic Mountain. However, guests' opinions were about to do a 180. As it turns out, Zack spins are much more about the spin than the Zack. It was reported that the maximum amount of 360-degree rotations the free-spinning cars on Green Lantern First Flight could accomplish was 3, with the minimum being 0. But many reported in the early months accomplishing 4, 5, or even 6 spins. The amount of rotations depended on the weight distribution.
Yeah. If you have a fat ass, you spin more. Rather fall from the sky again than have the sensation of falling? Interesting. I don't know how I would feel.
Of the car, and reportedly, how much the cars were allowed to spin. The latter rumor purported that there was a friction mechanism that the park or ride operators could control, so while the cars would still be free spinning and capable of 360-degree rotations, the amount of force necessary to make a full rotation could be much greater depending on this setting, but this has not been confirmed. Weight distribution, on the other hand, definitely plays a huge role.
Yeah, if you have a fat ass, you're gonna spin more.
Supposedly, ride operators in European parks where the other 3 Zaxspin coasters resided make an effort to maximize the number of rotations by purposefully picking heavier riders and pairing them with lighter ones.
Oh, that's so smart. Pick that fat ass, put it with the skinny girl, and then you got a full rotation. See, that's smart. That's game planning. Don't put a bunch of fat asses on one side and then a bunch of skinny minis on the other side and expect it not to rotate. We need the spin. No, they go off the look of the thickness with the 2 H's. I mean, not the thick with. There's no 2 H's. The 2 C's. Sorry. Thick with 2 C's. 2 C's. Welcome in, Raven.
Of course, Six Flags would not make the same effort, resulting in varying ride experiences. Fewer rotations leading to a less thrilling ride was not even the real problem. The biggest issue was the experience that fewer rotations could cause. Not only is
Oh.
going upside down fun, but on the Zaxspin's intense zigzag descent, it is often necessary to avoid whiplash. Cars
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. We don't want to avoid. We don't want whiplash. Whiplash is not good. Whiplash is really, really bad.
that are inverting with the curves of the track have the force of each sharp turn distributed more comfortably. But if the car remains upright the whole time, riders are violently pushed,
That's true. Taller people are heavier than shorter people by default.
pulled, raised, and dropped, banging around in their restraints, defeating the enjoyment and purpose of the ride. Plus, as previously mentioned, Zaxspins placed guests off the horizontal axis in which they spin, exacerbating the whiplash effect, as each guest is essentially catching up with the movement of the ride. The restraints were also less than comfortable, with many guests complaining of pain in the shoulders and in some cases, hits below the belt. To put it delicately, it
Crotch shots.
was a pelvic nightmare. This tainted the ride for many guests, but the complaints were minimal during the ride's opening months. It wasn't until early 2012 that the ride would develop its reputation among coaster fans and regular guests as one of, if not the worst Six Flags coaster in operation.
Oh,
Through late
God.
2011 and early 2012, the ride experienced a few breakdowns, leaving riders either facing the sky or upside down for an extended period of time. This was either a prevalent issue or something Six Flags wanted to avoid entirely, as an adjustment was made to the ride's design to prevent this from happening. The vehicles, which prominently displayed fins that appeared in the formation of a throwing star, were given additional metal, filling in the gaps, resulting in a solid structure. Reportedly, this weighed the vehicles down and significantly reduced the amount of possible rotations.
That's worse too. They keep reducing the rotations. Just make the Oh.
And after this change, riders reported a much worse and much more painful experience.
Oh,
Some
no.
called the ride neutered, fitting considering
neutered.
that others began reporting that this is what the ride did to them. This is not merely to engage in the immature humor of the classic low blow. The only ball busting going on here was that of the ride. The reports of crotch botches plagued the ride's reputation. The ride was advertised as an attraction capable of, quote, squeezing a lifetime of action into 90 seconds.
Oh no.
But many riders claimed after the change that it only squeezed one's ability to make a life out of them in 90 seconds. The ride's bad reputation would only grow throughout the years, and a palpable hatred was brewed. In July of 2014, Green Lantern First Flight and all of the Intamin Zaxspins were closed out of caution after an 18-year-old man died after falling out of the Inferno Zaxspin in Spain. It was
I knew somebody was gonna die. I just knew it.
soon revealed that the park had modified the attraction's restraint without the knowledge of Intamin, and the other Zaxspins were reopened. The following year, a new fourth dimension free spinning coaster would open at Six Flags Fiesta Texas named Batman the Ride. But this would not be developed by Intamin, rather SNS Aero, which had since been acquired by Sansei Technologies. The company had built one additional fourth dimension
Batman ride in Texas. Yeah, he was 18. It's so tragic.
coaster in X2 style at China Dinosaurs Park, named Dinoconda, but this would be the last of its kind that SNS Sansei would develop. Batman the Ride was similar to a Zaxspin, but different in a few key ways that solved many of the problems that Intamin's design had. First, riders were separated into cars of 2 rather than 4, and the axis was centered on the seats, more specifically the riders' stomachs, resulting in a more comfortable experience and a somersaulting effect. Second, the cars use a magnet and fin mechanism that allowed for forced spins in key areas, while allowing free
That makes so much sense.
spinning during the rest of the ride. This concept, again designed by Alan Shilk,
That makes no sense. You force the certain spin to happen at certain parts where the spin will help alleviate the whiplash, but then free spinning when it's safe to do free spinning. See, this is so smartly it's made. It's so many spins.
was a huge success, and a total of 9 SNS free spins had been installed throughout the world. To compete, Intamin announced a new generation of their free spin model that shared more than a few similarities to SNS's version, although so far, none have been installed. As fourth dimension coasters spread throughout the world, Green Lantern First Flight continued to disappoint. The amount of negative reviews for the attraction cannot be overstated. It was truly despised by many. While there was a minority of people that enjoyed the attraction and thought everyone else was not tough enough for it, many more Magic Mountain visitors actively avoided the ride. And then suddenly, in July of 2017, Magic Mountain closed the coaster, giving no explanation as to why. Rumors circulated that a woman had hurt her back on the ride and was suing the park, but nothing official ever surfaced. In early 2018, trim brakes were installed, leading many to believe that the ride was just being modified for reopening. However, this was not the case. The ride remained closed for the rest of the year. In early 2019, Magic Mountain guests noticed that the ride was being tested. However, this time the rumor was not that the ride would reopen. Rather, the coaster was being tested before it was to be sold or moved. This most likely was the case, as it was soon revealed that La Ronde, a Six Flags park in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, was to receive the ride.
Canada, why are you taking this trash?
Which would be renamed Vtuber. Six Flags Magic Mountain's official reasoning for removing the coaster was to make way for new development. No progress has begun on the area, and the queue still remains intact. The coaster was dismantled in late 2019 and transported to La Ronde, where it was to open in 2020, but the COVID-19 outbreak has indefinitely delayed the ride's opening. Green Lantern First Flight's replacement was rumored to be an RMC Raptor single-rail coaster. Plans were filed with LA County, but the park's closure, also due to COVID-19, will postpone and potentially cancel these plans.
I wonder what they ended up installing.
Luckily, the removal of Green Lantern First Flight would not affect Six Flags Magic Mountain's title of the most coasters in a single park. More coasters had been added since Green Lantern First Flight's debut, and Magic Mountain now has a 2-coaster lead over Cedar Point, with Magic Mountain at 19 and Cedar Point at 17. Although many
19? That's so many coasters.
fans would argue quality over quantity. Green Lantern First Flight was about as universally hated as a coaster could get. It was not without its fans, but the majority of guests seemed to agree that it was not worth the whiplash. Most disappointingly, the ride was received well before the modifications. It is possible that the coaster could have lived on with a much different reputation if Six Flags had not made the change. It is not often that the removal of a ride of any kind is cheered, but if there's a silver lining to be had, unsuspecting guests will no longer be subjected to the pain and whiplash caused by Green Lantern, so long as they don't watch the movie.
That is so interesting. Oh, wait. I want to look up. What happened to. I want to find out what happened. What happened in Six Flags? Six Flags. Magic Mountain. It's closed right now, chat. It's closed. I don't know what they put in the Green Lantern area. Green Lantern. Welcome and thank you for the follow. You're now my little sapling. Okay, there's a Wikipedia page about it. And so that's supposed to, due to the growing impact of pandemic, suspended operations across the park spokesman debuted in postponed indefinitely. Apparently it's not open. But what did they put there instead? Does anybody know? I wouldn't even know what location they were in. Oh my god, there's people commenting. Oh my god, it has 1-star review on Captain Coaster. Nobody likes it. Nobody liked it, guys. Nobody at all liked it at all. I mean, I'm not surprised. I think I went to the ride that replaced the Green Lantern, but I forgot it was years ago. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Maybe they got what they wanted to. Maybe somebody in the comments will say. I actually hate that it closed. Now that you have to pay way more to get a vasectomy. It can't be that bad, right? It knocks you unconscious and bursts your fucking nuts. Oh, okay. My attorney that patents roller coasters designs in the spare time. Wake up, babe. New Ace Attorney character just dropped. Oh my god. There's so much confetti I can't see. That was terrible. But also so fascinating. So freaking fascinating. Okay, so we could watch the Internet Historian video, or that's a 30-minute video. How long is the Internet Historian video? Almost 25 minutes. Let's watch this. We watched the first part. We should watch the second part. We can follow up with what's happening. How's everybody feeling? Everybody all comfortable? Did you get a cozy blanket? Are you getting all comfy? Are you getting all cozy? I wonder, I don't know a lot of different amusement parks, but you guys have a favorite amusement park? Because I want to go to more amusement parks. I think they would be so much fun. I've only been to like local ones. You made a milkshake? My milkshake's bringing all the boys to the yard, and damn right, it's better than yours. What kind of milkshake? What flavor? Busch Gardens? Where's that? My watch is yelling at me. Okay. You okay? Be careful. There's lightning. I don't like rice, so no, I've tried, but it can't breathe. Oh no. Have you tried like simple ones, Taka? There's like really simple ones. Like I feel like in Universal Studios, the Harry Potter ride, the Hippogriff, is pretty nice and very simple and kind of just like woo, woo, nothing too intense. I really enjoyed that one. There was no intense drops. It was just kind of like waving you around a little, like it was just shaking you a little, but very gently. California Adventureland, Disney Park in California. Ooh. Hi, Adam. There's supposedly a Hot Wheels and Barbie amusement park opening in Arizona. Wait, that sounds so cool. That sounds really cool. I like that idea. Okay, we're gonna watch the Virus Strikes book. The Virus Strikes book by the Internet Historian. We watched the first part earlier, but we're gonna watch the second part. I wonder if you'll be able to drive them like go-karts. I need to go to the States to go try some amusement parks. We don't have that many amusement parks over here. Apparently, we have a shitty French one that we have. That's so... Oh, no. Why do people... See, whenever I hear stories of people dying on roller coasters, I'm like, I should never get on a roller coaster ever again. But then it's always you find out later that either the person was too small and they were breaking the rules, or the person was too big and they were breaking the rules, you know? And I'm just like, I just want to be the right size. Mars.
Thank you, all of my children. We're here today to test the launch of my new cyber rocket.
Honestly, Taka.
Party 600 breaking rules.
Thank you so much for the 600 biddles. Party rocking in the house tonight. Are you celebrating Mars? But like I like sometimes I feel like roller coasters are crazy for the sake of being crazy. They're not actually thinking about the well-being of people. Welcome in, Orange Crush. Hello, hello. We just started a new video.
With this, I pledge to you that we will have a man on the Earth by the year 2030. But before we embark on this journey, we must talk about some of the mistakes of the past, so that we are not doomed to repeat them.
I love that they picked the soulless picture of Elon Musk. I mean, he doesn't have a soul, but you know what I mean? This just really encapsulates his face. Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Anyway, it was a sunny day in downtown Wuhan, and people were coughing into each other's mouths, as is customary in that part.
You're going viral, douchebag. I'm a big man, and I'm gonna pull out my dick.
February 2020. The virus is everywhere. But some were sneaking out. Others not taking it seriously.
Is this real?
Seriously at all.
Cough directly in my face.
People were outside,
Does anybody know what happened to that guy? Is he still alive?
going about their normal lives.
Get drunk before everything closes.
It was time for drastic action. So, the mayors and
Hey, it's Anna Orlando.
governors from around the world gathered together with a solution to the problem of sneaking out while
Oh my god. This is an internet historian video, Uranium. If you don't know internet historian, he makes videos about, I guess, stuff that happens and makes it comedic. And this is about the pandemic.
grounded. Snitching hotlines.
Sometimes America feels like a fever dream because it's Canada. Like, we all just stayed in. We just, like, if you were essential, you went and you worked. If you weren't, you stayed at fucking home. But, like, America was so bad that they had to have snitches.
Snitches get rewards.
Simply take a picture of someone and text it to the official snitch line to put those rule breakers in their place.
What's up, boys?
So,
Over here at Wendy's.
What a scoop!
Instant justice.
Some people need to get the message. Send a photo and we will make sure that enforcement comes right away.
But naturally, many New
they encourage this? This is not right.
Yorkers did not take very kindly to this idea. So,
I think I just got spit on.
they decided to text the hotline as well. Text after text came rolling in. What a success! Let's open the first one. Surprised. Turns out people weren't just sending in tips. They were sending the whole shaft. Oh Jesus,
Oh
next
my
one.
God.
Next. 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 Just close it. I can't.
Oh yeah, this is the trick, Uranium. You just don't leave your house. Then regardless of whether there's a pandemic or not, it's not your problem.
It's just going faster. Text after text was the same. Pictures of people giving the finger, dick pics, edgy Blasio memes. This isn't helping at all. Sir, our servers can't handle this amount of erotica all at once. Well, save some of the more tasteful nudes on this thumb drive and shut it down. And so it crashed. But the snitches forgot the first rule of snitching. Snitches get unmasked by state sunshine laws. In Missouri, they have them. 2 weeks after their own
Hi, Spooky. I see you saw the clip Paz made. Paz made a clip. She fucking tattled on me. She tattled me. First of all, it was me and Becca calling you crazy, okay? It was me and Becca. So you gotta go yell at Becca as well. Becca was here as well. Look in the chat. But hi, Spooky. Also, hi, Lombax. How you doing? How was work? I totally didn't accidentally press the stop streaming button at some point. You yell at Becca for other things? Wow. Becca was also agreeing with me. She said mint is mid. Mint and chocolate is mid. Wow. Thank you for the hydration. But hi, Spooky. How are you, beautiful? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, Becca and I were bonding on our shared hate for mint chocolate, okay? We were bonding. Do you not want us to bond?
snitching program went live, turned out it was all subject to public record by anyone who requested it.
Oh my
so not
God.
only is all of this information not anonymous or private, it's published indefinitely on a government website with zero redaction.
Nothing is ever private. Just assume all your information is already on the internet and readily available for people to steal. Because it is. Just, assume that. Just know.
Oh dear. Of course, I'm not going to put any of those details here. But if you live in Missouri and you're a bit curious,
Welcome back, Diamond. Lumbex, I did an oopsie daisy. I accidentally pressed stop streaming instead of pausing my video, and I stopped the whole entire stream. So if you broke your streak, it's because of my dumbness. Whoopsie daisy.
Links as always are in the description down below.
in Washington and Louisiana, people were unmasked too. In Frisco, Texas, they made an app for snitching as well.
Oh
But
my
there was
God.
backlash and it was terminated. In LA, the mayor's infamous
Snitches get rewards.
statement was walked back. In Victoria, a couple was fined $1,500 each for going on a drive to Lake's entrance and posting photos on social media.
Well, that was stupid. Why did they post photos on social media. If you're going to travel somewhere when you're not supposed to, then you don't post evidence.
You there, sir? I certainly hope you've got a license.
Warned that if they do it again, they would be arrested. Except the photos were from a year ago.
It's true. Oh, they messed up. That was a year ago photos. Oh, they messed up. It really is. It's true. You know, people say hide your credit card, hide your phone, hide your stuff. Like, no, it's all out there. If somebody wants to find your credit card, they will have your credit card. That's why credit cards have protection to it, because all that information is out there on the internet. But normally people don't go after a single individual because you're not wealthy enough for them to go after you. I see the timer. No, you don't. Lies. You don't see the timer. I started stream so late, Lombax. I started stream so late.
We're not going to get everything right all the time, and we will make mistakes.
But worst of all was the UK.
9 coppers for one lad.
Well, you relax.
Ridiculous.
194,000 calls in a single month had been made.
Do that, Adam. Become wealthy. Hide your money. Hide your wife. Yeah.
Regarding people leaving their homes without a license, and tens of thousands of fines have been issued.
The British frown down on telltales. There's even an old nursery rhyme.
Telltale tit, your tongue shall be slit.
You make any more noise, and I'm calling the police.
Show me what you've got. Yeah!
And yet, while normal everyday activities were being criminalized, regular crimes were being made de facto legal.
Good job.
What?
Police do nothing around here.
And in major cities, it seemed as though everyone was going for the high score.
What?
People aren't afraid to go out on the street at night. What can we do to increase crime? I have an idea.
If they increase violent crimes, people are too afraid to go out on the streets to spread the COVID. That's kind of genius, but also kind of gross.
In New York and LA, they experimented with reducing bail to 0, and it went exactly as you'd expect. But it wasn't enough. So they said, any burglaries up to $1,000 worth of goods would no longer result in the police showing up to the scene. So you're telling me that I can steal up to $1,000 worth of goods, and the police won't even try to make an arrest?
What?
Well, maybe one day, if somehow they're identified.
But you want everyone to wear a mask, too?
Yes.
So people walked up to the buffet and had their fill.
If you could walk into a store, grab what you want, and just go, what would shopping look like?
Oh my God! Call the police!
Welcome to Amazon Go. We call it Just Walk Out Technology.
Piece of shit. Hope you overdose. Piece of shit.
Wow. First of all, come here, chat. If you're stealing from a large corporation, it's not bad if you are too poor to afford some carrot sticks and there's a Walmart that has carrot sticks and they're not going to arrest you for the carrot stick. Lexi, you're ruining my intense moment. You are not doing a bad thing. You're feeding your carrot sticks. I mean, you're feeding your family with the carrot sticks. Walmart can afford to lose a few carrot sticks. You're not a shitty person. You deserve food. You are a human and you deserve your human rights. And that should include food, water, and shelter.
Take whatever you like.
Sometimes when I call 911, nobody answers.
No lines, no checkout. No, seriously.
Shoplifter?
Just make sure you don't rob small mom and pop shops. That's not cool. Rob Walmart, Target, Superstore, all the big places.
Don't seem to care who's watching.
Once you've got everything you want, you can just go.
Stop it! Filling bags and backpacks in the middle of the day.
You can keep going. Amazon Go.
Amazon Go.
Get back tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tomorrow morning?
tomorrow morning.
Not enough crime. Release the felons. So it was ordered. Anyone who had non-violent misdemeanors, serving sentences of less than a year, or scheduled to be free in 30 days or fewer, was released.
Why are they doing this?
And the results? Predictable. One man only lasted 37 minutes before being arrested again. Another man was arrested 3 times in one day. First for attempting to break into a vehicle, next for stealing items out of someone's front yard, and then again for stealing a vehicle. And each time he was arrested, he just moonwalked out of there.
For his 7th time, he got arrested for stealing a vehicle. So apparently he's not very good at it.
Crime rates went right through the ceiling.
America's crazy. America's just crazy.
Famous criminal time. Tekashi 6ix9ine was released early from his 18-month sentence and instantly broke Instagram and YouTube records with his live stream and music video. Other high-profile names asking for early release include R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Martin Shkreli, and our good
That was not dubbed audio.
friend Billy McFarland. Breakout time! Then some prisoners came together with an idea.
What's your plan?
Well, if we have an outbreak at our prison, then maybe they just have to let some of us go.
They're like, if we just get a lot of COVID, let's just spread the COVID.
Worth a shot. So prisoners at the North County Correctional Facility tried passing around water containers and shared a mask to get it. It worked, somewhat, as 30 prisoners soon tested positive for the virus.
Hi, Darth. Good night. Thank you for lurking and hanging.
But then administrators cottoned on to what they were doing, and none of them were released.
Busted.
Speaking of people who should be in prison, celebrities. We have forgotten about the important people. Guys, we're bored too. They crave the attention. They need it.
Celebrities in their big mansion were like, ooh, woo. I have a golf course, and I have a pool table, and I have a bowling alley and a pool in my house, but I'm just so bored. It's like, dude, I have a bed in a box. At least I have Elden Ring.
It. Without it, they will surely shrivel and perish. But when everything gets shut down and they're trapped in their homes and can't get on TV, they begin to go a little stir.
Okay guys, now I know we're all feeling the struggle right now without television.
I forgot to say it, but one said, I feel your pain. Do you feel my pain?
And press following you around. You need to make yourselves trend. We need you now more than ever. Jimmy, female Jimmy, you're the funny guys. You must continue working from home. Your biggest competitor now is a Swedish boy that reacts to funny videos on his kitchen floor.
Sounds doable. It was toilet paper. It was a huge box of, I was like a kid on the toilet on Christmas morning. 60 double rolls of heaven.
You get to play that fun game, protected from the coronavirus or a botched nose job. Or both.
It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad watching these comedians.
Everyone in here is gay.
Hello, everybody out there.
No, shut it down. How about an uplifting song to boost morale? This could be our generation's We Are the World.
Yeah, I can give it a go. I love uplifting music.
Thank you, gal.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you
Imagine there's no heaven.
Oh my god.
This is not the time when everyone's Grammy's dying, you fucking idiot.
You feel like they feel like they did something significant there.
She's so happy.
Oh, celebrities. You're so dumb.
Gal Gadot, whatever fuck her name is, Wonder Woman.
I lost my job at the...
We're all in together, chat. We are all in this together. This cringy celebrity video.
meatpacking plant, but Gal Gadot sang Imagine
And it's a
today.
terrible version. You guys suck at singing.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh boy. Madonna, how about an inspirational speech to lift those faces? I mean, spirits.
Even Pedro. Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about COVID-19. It doesn't care about how rich you are. It's the great equalizer. And what's terrible about it is what's great about it. What's terrible about it is it's made us all equal in many ways. And
It has not made us all equal. What are you talking about? Look at her rose water bath.
what's wonderful about it is that it's made us all equal in many ways.
Jesus Christ. Maybe just stick to singing.
Cause there's no more pasta, oh no. So we're gonna eat some fried fish.
Okay, not bad. Let's try somebody else. Keep it positive, you know.
Cause the last shit comes from motherfucking China.
Thank you, Cardi. You really are the voice of reason.
Government, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus! Shit is getting real!
Well, that was... Vanessa, maybe you can speak to your fans? You seem to have a lot of free time at the moment.
If anything, it did make us feel less equal because, like, their experience is different than our experience for sure.
Like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but like, inevitable?
Oh god. Oh gee.
I mean, she's not wrong, but also not right.
Jeez, we're losing them. You guys in your massive houses and complaining isn't relatable at all. We need to meet them on their level.
I've got this.
Cried for a second. And I was gonna do it by myself, and then I thought, you know what? It's important for everybody.
What? What? I missed this. Apparently, I was too busy watching TikTok videos. Oh, and working.
But before I continue, ad time.
Sponsor Cinematic Universe.
The name's Ray. Ray Khan. But you can call me Ray Khan, man.
20 years
Dad,
ago.
look, I got you a present. Thanks, son.
Guys, this is perfect. We got an ad playing on Twitch. We got the ad playing on YouTube. We are double adding.
Let's go throw the old football
So hi Pikachu, how are you?
all around in celebration of my new present. Wired headphones with wires.
The thing is, Diamond, I didn't see all this stupid stuff either. And I was, in fact, on TikTok. But I also worked. But I mostly watched stupid things. I mostly watched really stupid things. It was like stupid things. It was lots of like silly things. Not anything amazing. Oh, I know I watched makeup tutorials and hair fails. That was the thing that I did. And work.
Why, son? Why? You're responsible.
No. Never again. Gotcha. Wired headphones, you dangerous bitch.
Wait, what?
Huh? I can't hear you. I have my everyday E25 Raycon earbuds in. I'll save you. Well, there's another one. Don't worry, I'll save you too.
Oh my god. You don't want to die by decapitation by your headbuds.
Now you two kiss. 6 hours of playtime, half the price of other premium brands. Raycon good, wires bad. Will you seamlessly connect your Bluetooth with me?
Can I get a closer look? Wow, I love the range of colors they come in. Of course I will. Let me just put them in right now. Wow, they fit so snug.
Wow. I think I'll put mine in as well. Just don't insert them into other holes. Hey Doc, it's happened again. Raycon good, wires bad.
No, wait.
Cleaning is as easy as 1, 2, 3. What's wrong?
Please don't clean your headphones like this.
Don't want to live in cyberpunk and have your brain all f***ed up by 5G?
Ethan? You seen this? Raycon good, wires bad.
Bye-bye.
Go to buyraycon.com/internet store to save 15% off your first order of the everyday even 25 earbuds from Raycon. Ad.
Alright, we're waiting for the Twitch ad to end now as well. I have very tiny ear holes, like the tiniest of ear holes. My ears are tiniest ears you'll ever see. I have like gremlin-sized ears, and so there's very few earbuds that actually fit me. I don't think those would fit me. So I have like the Apple Pro ones, and those fit my little earbuds, but I had to get special alternative attachments to it to make them actually fit. But welcome back from the ads, everybody. Are you back, Pikachu? Are you back from the ads? I hope you didn't. Don't worry, I just watched the ad of the video while the ads were playing. We were doing adception, but now we're back to ad-free viewing and ad-free video, and we can find out more about Elon Musk's Mars.
Over.
Onions. Humble yellow onions. Onion.
6-pound onion. Gripping the onion like.
Don't worry, because you didn't miss anything. We were watching the ad in the video. But welcome back. How are you? Hello, hello.
Tennis ball. It's time for an uplifting story.
Yes, please.
Prin Murti Pandey, 56, works at Mumbai airport. Everything was going into lockdown and he wanted to be with his family. But
hi, buddy. Welcome back.
they were in Allahabad and he was stuck in Andheri East.
Oh no.
Just fly. No flights. Just drive. Not so simple. Roads are closed to all non-essential travel.
Of course.
What to do? So he hatched a plan. I'll become an essential traveler.
Oh.
He started with a test case. He hired a truck and drove 200 kilometers to Pimpelgina. Bought 1,300 kilograms of watermelon.
So good.
Come to
Please don't eat a watermelon like that.
terms of the already large quantity of melons we already have.
And sent the truck back to Mumbai, where he had a cellar. Success. Wasn't stopped, even sold the goods at a profit. We're an essential traveler now, boys. Time to do it again, but
That's so smart.
this time all the way home. So he hired another truck, got an onion permit, and this time bought 25,520 kilograms of onions. And the article says he disguised himself as an onion seller. I don't know what that looks like, so here's this. He then hauled
Onion.
ass 1,200 kilometers over 3 grueling days and nights through 3 states to get home. He makes it. Now to sell the goods and see my family. He stopped at the wholesale market just on the outskirts of town and tried to find a buyer for the onions. Except, nobody wanted them. Onions? Anyone? Onions? Because of the lockdown, there was a huge glut in the market.
Boy, that's a big onion. Look at that. Woo!
Onions. Everybody loves onions.
Too many onions. So many onions. So many onion rings.
Onions? Onions? No! Daddy's coming home, and he's smelling of onions. By the late afternoon, he just gave up and drove the truck to his house to be with his family. However, the next day, knock knock. It's the police. Oh no, you're not here to buy some onions, are you? And they were not. So he spent the next 2 weeks in the quarantine center, and he's still looking for a buyer.
Yeah, Lombex, we saw that in the first video where they trashed all the produce because of the pandemic.
For the onions.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it.
There was so much that they just dumped it. Yep. That's so sad. So much wasted food.
I need some hand sanitizer. When the outbreak first happened, there was one clear piece of advice from the WHO. Wash your hands.
We the cleanest.
Both soap and hand sanitizer would work. But
the best combination, actually, guys, is hand sanitizer followed by washing your hands. Because hand sanitizer actually can kill bacteria, like can kill certain viruses and bacteria. And then washing it with soap actually washes off those dead bacteria from the hand sanitizer. So doing a double whammy is the most effective way to prevent cold and flus.
But we had plenty of soap. So naturally, we panicked about the hand sanitizer. Good thinking.
That's gold. That's gold.
And panic soon turned to profit. People had seen the rush on toilet paper and they knew to get in quick. And two of the fastest shoppers in the West were entrepreneurial brothers, Matt and Noah.
I do remember the story about the hoarding of the hand sanitizer.
They hopped in their truck and drove from town to town, state to state, buying up every bottle they could get their immaculately disinfected hands on. Hundreds. Grabber, grabber, grabber. By the end, thousands. 17,000 bottles in all. The plan? Sell them on eBay and Amazon at a
This is what capitalism creates.
huge markup. It was the perfect crime. Well, until the inevitable happened. Everyone got super mad. The New York Times, low on hand sanitizer themselves, decided to investigate the brothers. And they wrote an article. The unsterilized masses made complaints.
I don't like this one bit.
Please send the cops immediately.
And then someone went to Jeff and told. Jeff made their online accounts go to sleep. eBay followed suit. Now there was nowhere to sell their goods. Then the law got involved, and the DA said, price gouging illegal. Me angry. So the authorities called up Matt and Noah.
Price gouging should be illegal because they shouldn't be able to do that to people. My coworker used to complain that they'd use hand sanitizer, but they still see a lot of dirt and stuff under their nails. And I'm like, that's because you didn't wash your hands. Sanitizer kills the germs, but it doesn't get rid of it. It's still in your skin. Not just that. Hand sanitizer doesn't get rid of dirt. It doesn't get dirt. It's not like you wipe it off. Yeah. Oh, that's disgusting. I wonder how many people just use hand sanitizer instead of washing their hands. I'm worried now.
Noah. Hey guys. Hey, good to hear from you. You too. Afraid it's not entirely a social call though. Oh no? Yes, price gouging illegal. So what you want, prison or philanthropy? We're sending over a squad car now. I have decided to give back to the community. So the police pull up, the media too, and Matt and Noah announce that they will be giving it all away for free.
Oh my God. Of course, price gouging is only illegal for individual people and not for corporations. I mean, capitalism.
Did an interview for television and wore this amazing shirt.
The pricing on Amazon was definitely higher than retail.
Would you say you're sorry?
No, I don't think that I would.
Note.
Wow.
A similar thing happened in Adelaide, Australia, when a man bought up hundreds of packs of toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Then he realized he couldn't sell it, and tried to return it all back to Drake's supermarket. Drake himself told the guy to please leave.
I told him that.
He has a YouTube channel, by the way. But this did little to abate the shortage of supply and overall price gouging. But don't be too mad at these guys. They're small-timers, microscopic, compared to China. Stop! Oh, sorry. What I mean is, compared to the brave heroes at the CCP. There's an outbreak. Xi Jinping, you're our only hope. So a call was sent out. To companies all around the world, especially in the West. We want you to send staff out to every retail store you can to buy up personal protective equipment, especially masks. And ship it all back to China. Thank you, Xi Jinping. All in a day's work. The scale here, by the way, is just...
Welcome and thank you for the follow. You're now by Sapling. What is happening? They bought all the supplies from around the world and sent it back to them so they could use it. I mean, that's smart, but like, what about the people in those countries?
Ridiculous.
Millions of face masks.
3 million masks. 2.4 billion pieces of protective equipment.
Thermometers. 700,000 hazmat
All
suits.
flown out on a private jet.
We just wanted to ask you guys what all these products are and where they're going.
Just going to overseas.
If you went out to buy a mask in January or February and noticed that there were none.
Thank you for spraying chat. Orestes? Wait. Orestes? Welcome in. Thank you for the boob sign.
Left, it wasn't just because there was a big rush on them. It was because there was a big export. And then when other countries had a shortage, the CCP swooped in to sell locally manufactured masks back to Europe and the United States at an escalated price. Only then later for them to be found defective and needing to be recalled.
Oh my god. So much drama. So much drama. Boobly eyes.
Got him again. Anyway, back to the hand sanitizer specifically. There was a shortage. So New York Governor Andrew Cuomo stepped in with a solution. It's up to me now. He unveiled his new line of hand sanitizer.
Open the curtain, please.
NYS Clean.
Oh my god, of course. Make it in-house so he can make money off it. Hi, Lord. People say I have a particular skill. Some call it multitasking. I call it something else until I remember what I was going to do in the first place. Honestly, I feel that I'm great at multitasking until you distract me and then I forgot the two tasks that I was doing.
A 75% alcohol strength concoction made by the humble citizens of Great Meadows Correctional Facility.
Floral bouquet. Little I detected lilac, hydrangea, tulips. What does it smell like to you? Tulip.
They were capable of producing 100,000 gallons every week.
I don't think that man knows what a tulip smells like, let alone what a tulip is.
It was much cheaper than any other product on the market, mainly because the price of labor was pretty much zero.
That's so sad. I feel like you should be, unless the inmate is like a murderer, but I feel like if you're just like a small little misdemeanor inmate and you're in prison for that because you owned marijuana or something, I don't think you should be paid 65 cents an hour. That's slave labor.
Other pharmaceutical items that disappeared fast were vitamins, cough medicine, and, critically, inhalers.
How many ohms you vaping there?
It was tough for the asthmatics, already picked on for their feeble bodies. Their weak lungs. Embarrassing. Everybody laughs.
What do you think he puts on the grave of his enemies? Oh my god. Not tulips. Not even hard to make homemade sanitizers. I mean, it isn't, but I guarantee all of that was sold out as well.
Said the asthmatics, even if we, pretend and say nice things to their face. The next big one would be gloves. Once they were recommended, there was a run on them too.
So like at my work provided us gloves, hand sanitizer, and face masks, as well as cleaning solution. And there was definitely a shortage where they would tell us like, you get to wear one pair of gloves per shift. That's it. That is it. Oh, that 100% better be chocolate. I know.
And once those were out, there was a run on, surprisingly, condoms. The thinking man's glove.
You know how many pandemic babies there is, guys? Too many.
If you need to press a button on the elevator or push a trolley around the grocery store, no problem. Just use your cock. Last story.
More fun than a barrel of monkeys, you've heard people say. You can own a barrel of monkeys.
In a medical center in Delhi, there's a gang of monkeys scheming.
What?
Son of a bitch. I'm in. True story, right? Some red-faced rhesus...
Hi, welcome in, Jesus. You wish you had a much for boobly eyes? Well, you gotta start saving up.
Macaques, tired of their situation, go rogue. They bust out of their cage and attack a researcher, snatching COVID blood samples as they make their way to the exit. Give me that. No, Mojo.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I was trying to be silly.
No, put that down, bad monkey. They make a break for it, evading staff and guards, and leap out the window to freedom.
Pray for Mojo.
One was later seen in a tree, chewing on one of the samples.
Yummy.
In a further act of defiance, another was seen chewing on a surgical glove. Apparently it's become a big problem in Delhi. Monkeys everywhere. They snatch people's stuff and even break into homes. It seems that nature isn't just
Monkeys. Oh my god, uranium. You turned it off. You broke it. You broke it. Hold on. Oh no. Gotta quickly fix it by redoing it. Oh no. You guys, it's gonna be forever broken. Oh, thank you. Good job, guys.
returning peacefully. It's come back with a vengeance. And if we intend to survive, we're gonna have to learn to fight back.
Against the monkeys?
So anyway, with this knowledge, we will conquer Earth and rule over it once again. Oh, it's here. And that's about it. Probably no part 3 unless something ridiculous happens, like an autonomous zone in Portland or the government shutting off utilities. Plugging the second channel again, you bet. We've got a feature-length Sundance review coming out in a bit over a month.
Oh my god, hold on, I need to fix this. You guys keep... Why? How dare you guys break me like that? If you redeem the... I need to add a cooldown on that, because apparently I don't have a cooldown on that, and that makes no sense. That was a lot. But that was hilarious. But that was a lot. What did you guys think? Hey, why is the boob... Why are they back? Why are they back? Why are they back? You keep breaking it. You keep breaking it. I don't know what's happening. Where is it? I'm increasing the price, guys.
How many times?
Upwards of, I don't know, like maybe close to 10
There we go.
times.
Cooldown is on now.
Impressive.
Impressive. I didn't make it more expensive, Jesus. I didn't make it more expensive. I just changed it so that there's a cooldown on it. That's it. So you guys can all spam it back to back, okay? Deepest. Where's my... There we go. We're over here. I'm sorry. It only hits good one time. Every other time never hits as good as that first time, you know? That first hit is it's never as good as that first hit.
What?
What? What do you mean, what? 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 What?
No.
Them damn dopamine. The lack of dopamine. Wow. Wow, I can't believe you, Lexi.
This is the worst.
Oh. Oh. No.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. Guys, I wanna...
Goes out with that loser Patrick Bateman. What a dork.
Oh look, Cammy's accidentally pressing stop stream again. Thank you for the magic food. Oh my god. Guys. I know sad beans. Trust me, I'm also sad beans. Especially considering like this week is a little bit less. Well, this week there's no Wednesday stream because it's Gamon's birthday, so my next stream won't be until Thursday, but we'll have fun. We'll have fun on Thursday and play Elden Ring. We'll have lots of fun on Thursday. I promise. I promise we'll have lots of fun on Thursday. I promise you guys. What's that face? What are you making a face at? Why are you doing that?
Okay.
I'm sorry it's his birthday. But don't worry, guys. Also, guys, on Sunday, we are doing Game of the Month. If you are subscribed on Twitch and you want to nominate... Wow, you turned me into a crap. If you want to nominate a game for me to play on Sunday, we're doing brackets again. You could nominate the game in Discord. On Freedom Day, we're not doing the game. The game of the month is going to be on Sunday. We're doing that on Sunday. I'm sorry that jump scared you. I'm a silly little bean sometimes. Let's do it tomorrow. I would do it. I would stream tomorrow, but the thing is, like, I have to go pick up cake. So I guess it depends on how late it takes me to get the cake. Maybe there possibility we could maybe do like a possible blah 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 bonus stream. But I'll keep you guys. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. This is why I need to go to bed, guys. I have not been sleeping so well. So I'm trying to be better and sleep better, you know? I'm trying to sleep better. I know these. I know. It's because I'm a sleepy baby. Trying to find something that I think you guys would like. Trying to find somebody I think you guys would like. I'm a eepy little baby. I'm so eepy. And now I froze my Twitch page. I was looking through people and I froze it. Ooh, I'm not a Valorant girly. Oh my god, it froze, guys. I broke Twitch. Well, I broke everything. Everything's broken. I think I found somebody playing Elden Ring that we can go and say hi to. She's not doing DLC, so it's no DLC spoiler. But she's playing Elden Ring. I haven't rated her in a while. Okay, guys, so next stream, maybe tomorrow, probably not. Most like 100% Thursday. Go clip the Jeeps. Go do it. Also, socials, in case you want to do social things. Let's start the raid. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. Besides the point where I accidentally pressed stop stream. Besides that, it's been a fantastic stream. It's been so much fun, and we watched so many good videos. So much fun stuff. Next time I'm gonna look into a thing where it yells at me before it stops streaming, because I don't want to accidentally press that again. I never thought that was never a fear of mine until right now. This is my biggest fear now. Okay, raid message. It's okay, Lombax. Hopefully your work will get better, and I appreciate you showing up. We got our raid messages. You can always check out the VOD, and all the videos we watch are going to be on YouTube, so you'll have surprise YouTube content to watch of the stuff you missed out on. You know? It'll be fun. You'll be able to watch the YouTube video and be like, oh, I didn't see this. What's happening? Okay, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. This is Camellia saying peace out. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Behave. I mean it. Okay. Bye.